Hello everyone, my name is Pennie and I'm the founder and CEO of Homa. Homa is actually doing all the building materials overstock. We are actually a platform that offers home improvement and building materials at a bargains. So how do we do that? We actually recover all these stocks from construction site and also brand merchants. I have been in the building material industry for more than 14 years already. I'm a graduate from University of South Australia, majoring in operation management. My parents' company is also running this supply of building materials to construction related. So back in 2015, I actually quit my full-time job and go back to help my parents to run their business. Then I found out that a traditional business is sometimes very difficult to scale in a bigger size of the business. So actually back in 2016, right, after I joined them after I go back to work with them for a year, one of my friend actually called me. She was saying, Pennie, I have these materials that I have left at site. So do you have any way that you can actually help me to sell off all this, because the stock given the order, right, is really a lot. And this has indirectly caused a financial burden to their business. So that is where I discovered the idea of how I actually go into this overstock concept. We are actually targeting the B2C market, which is direct to consumer, because we believe that the stock that time we receive back is not in a very huge volume. But at the moment, we are actually working more towards the B2B2C, meaning to say we are directly going to contractors or some of the smaller size, we call it a pocket size development. We don't really say that our business is targeting into which segmentation, but we are actually targeting towards the sustainable community. People who buy our products mainly are looking into how they can actually make an impact to the society. So people who actually buy things from us are mainly they want saving, number one. Number two, they are actually looking into reducing this kind of waste, because all the materials from the construction, right, is considered a non-biodegradable. Means you put there for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, right, it will not rot, it will still be forever there. We are actually targeting this group of community to actually make a changes to the construction related industry. When I started this business at the time, our biggest obstacle would be because we are considered the disruptor and the first mover. So there are not much example for us to know like what is going to happen, the thing that we are doing, whether it's scalable or not, because we are in a startup context. So in this context, we really don't know what is going to, how big is the market, how many people we can actually help, and how much material that we can actually recover. So when we first go into the industry that time, especially when this is a very manly industry, right, because it's a construction, right, besides the know-how on how to move forward, we also sort of like receive quite a discrimination from the industry player. Besides the industry obstacle, definitely would be like know-how on the management side. When I started, because I have never run a business or a very big team before, when I got into the business, I find it very difficult because I still remember the first 2 years, right? Every alternate month, like maybe 2 months, 3 months, I'll have colleague resign. So this would be the more towards the management side of how we can actually grow our team. So this is how I actually make the obstacle go away lah. But eventually, if the things is growing bigger, right, I'm sure that the challenges will come back again. Starting a business is a very, very lonely journey. You need to have the right mindset, and you need to have a purpose and passion to run a business. Do not look into money as the driver on running a business, but instead, what kind of passions that you have, and what are the problems and belief or purpose that you want to scale forward, you want to achieve in starting a business. A lot of people would think that starting a business is very, very easy because the registration part and all is just very easy, but there are a lot more contexts that you need to look into, especially during this pandemic, right? A lot of small businesses are closing down and they are actually dwell into emotional depressed. So I always think that being an entrepreneur itself, mindset is very important. You need to have the mindset to, if you have a good calling, if you have really a calling or a purpose for you to drive forward, I'm sure you'll be able to overcome a lot of obstacles, even though in this pandemic. So perversion is definitely there. So know your purpose, know your calling, and dare to go and chase after your passion, things that you want to do. I think this is my advice for all the young people who wanted to start off their business.